Good afternoon, everyone. It's Steven here again with another episode of the GrownCast. It's episode 10, and today we're going to be talking about R.E.A.P. This is a part of a three-part series, Sow, Ready, and Reap. And so at this point, you've sacrificed. You saw your opportunity, you worked to sow your seed, and now you become ready, and you've reflected on your past experiences. You embraced your purpose, you acted on your purpose, you decided to live in your purpose, and you've yielded to his plan for your life, and now it's time to reap the benefits. And so let me define what R.E.A.P is. And so R.E.A.P, the definition of R.E.A.P from the Merriam-Webster dictionary is, it means to cut or gather the harvest. That means you've come to this place and now it's time to reap your rewards. And it reminds me of a verse, Matthew chapter 13, verses 8, and it says, still other seed fell on good soil where it produced a crop, 160 or 30 times what was sown. And so I think about this, especially for me, as I'm coming from off the cusp of me graduating with my master's of business administration. And I realized that was a process, and I had to sow my seed. I had to become ready for it. And I'm understanding it. Now I have this degree, and now it's like, look, okay, now I can start to reap the benefits of me having it. And so I think about it, the reward. A lot of times we think about a reward as being the goal that we reach, but a lot of times it's the experience and the things that we gain as we go through our journey and go through our process. It's so very important to remember that, because another thing is your reward is going to help you keep going. There is something that you're fighting toward or something that you're pushing toward. And for me, that is my purpose. And as you live and you look at your purpose, a lot of times reward doesn't come in you experience that. It comes in you helping others, because your purpose should always be to edify others. And then you have the E. The E stands for endurance. I think about this a lot as being a person that runs or works out, or even a part of my fraternity. I understand that endurance is so important, because a lot of people quit right before they reach their breakthrough. They quit right before they reach their purpose. And you must keep enduring. You must keep going forward, because a lot of times you realize you've gone so far, and then you stop right before it happens. And then the A stands for the application. All the things that you've learned, all the things that you've gone through, you must be able to apply it to your life. Why? Because if you don't, what good does it do? And so I think about the application, especially in the last few classes I've had in my master's degree, because what it did is they took all these different things that I knew and I've learned over the course of these 2 years of getting my master's. And they was like, hey, can you apply this? Can you apply this to real life situations? And I think about the same thing in my purpose, because everything that he pushed you through, every experience that you have, you should be able to use that. I think about Rick Warren's quote again, do not waste your pain. You should be able to apply your pain to your purpose to help things go on, to help you to really be able to live in that. And then the last part of this acronym is P, which stands for perspective. I think about my grandparents and my parents when they say hindsight is 20/20, and that's so very real, because you have a different perspective at the end than you do at the beginning. People that have gone through a journey and gone through a process and gone through some things, they realize, hey, now they understand they've been through it. And you see how you were at the beginning, but you also see how you are right now at the end, and that perspective is so different. So always remember your reward. Remember your reward. You also have to endure until the very end. Don't stop until you finish. You also have to apply the things that you've learned to your life. What good is it if you don't apply it? And then the P, you have to have that perspective. Your perspective changes as you go through your process and go through your journey. You finally reach that part where you can reap your reward. This is episode 10 of the GrownCast. R.E.A.P. Thank you.